on the router you can get. I think I have sent the other thing. He joined. I think he joined. So we are providing much higher. Okay, so don't need to check this to share it first. So we just need to check this. We just need to check this one. हेलो हेलो मुझे तो पता ही नहीं चलता कब लोग आ जाते हैं हेलो
Hello.
या हेलो अर्णव
Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग एक्चुअली देयर इज वन स्टूडेंट हु वांट टू लेट हिम जॉइन
Okay. सर एक सवाल था। जो आर्किटेक्चरल वाला ड्राइंग होता है उसमें अगर मान लीजिए कि वो जो कॉलम का पोजीशन अगर हम लोग चाहते हैं, ऐसे एज ए स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर हम तो चाहते हैं कि बीम कॉलम का जो जंक्शन होता है वो एकदम सेंटर टू सेंटर मीट करना चाहिए।
हाँ
तो एज ए आर्किटेक्चरल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू वो तो मतलब जैसे कल वाला जो ड्राइंग आप दिखा रहे थे उसमें तो ऐसे कोइंसाइड नहीं कर रहा है। जैसे बीम का भी सेंटर लाइन थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट हो रहा है, कॉलम उसी हिसाब से कॉलम का सेंटर लाइन उसी हिसाब से नहीं जा रहा है। तो ये क्या दिक्कत होता है या वैसे ही होता है?
एक्चुअली द थिंग इज के जो काम होता है ना वो ऐसे ही होता है लाइक एक्चुअली रियलिटी में तो सब कुछ सेंटर टू सेंटर होना चाहिए ओके
हम्म।
बट जो काम हो रहा है जो इंडस्ट्री में जो काम हो रहा है वो लाइक ये शिफ्ट कर देते हैं लाइक इवन आर्किटेक्ट शिफ्ट कर देता है विदाउट इन्फॉर्मिंग स्ट्रक्चर इंजीनियर विदाउट
हम्म।
इन्फॉर्मिंग स्ट्रक्चर इंजीनियर ही शिफ्टेड द कॉलम और वो बताता भी नहीं है ओके पता नहीं ये क्यों होता है आई डोंट नो but in the reality as per the structure engineer everything should be center to center like column beam junction should be center to center because it will create movement in the column and it will create
हम्म।
movement and I think
हाँ तो उस
it will be the failure for the structure engineer
हाँ कुछ कुछ केस में तो ऐसा हो जाता है कि मोमेंट कुछ इसेंट्रिसिटी ज्यादा हो जाएगा तो बहुत ही ज्यादा ही मोमेंट डेवलप हो
हाँ
जाएगा।
हम्म
छोटा मोटा बिल्डिंग के लिए तो हो कुछ भी नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा, लेकिन हाई राइज बिल्डिंग के लिए तो दिक्कत हो सकता है।
वो हाँ आरएस बिल्डिंग के लिए दिक्कत होगा ही होगा 110% होगा so everything should be center to center hello Kaushal
तो
Singh can you hear me
स्टार्टिंग में क्या सर आर्किटेक्चरल ड्राइंग ही प्रिपेयर होता है?
what happened
स्टार्टिंग में क्या आर्किटेक्चरल ड्राइंग ही प्रिपेयर होता है या स्ट्रक्चरल डिजाइन पहले प्रिपेयर होता है?
no first is the planning first phase is the planning for the
हम्म।
architecture okay architecture so he will do the like client he will show some like maps of the like house and like okay mapping he will show the mapping to the client and client if client is agree to like few of
हम्म।
them like he will be like no they should not be here and the planning phase will be there like for 1 month 2 month and then architect prepare the plan like every
हम्म।
plan elevation he will prepare the 3D model BIM model everything okay and
हम्म।
then he will consult and then he
हम्म।
consult the structure engineer
ओके।
I don't know the Kaushal Singh hello Kaushal hello Kaushal I don't know he's not able to join the stage. Okay, no worry. So have you prepared the framing and center line?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Can you show me? Can you share your screen?
Sir, actually, I'm attending the class in mobile actually, or yes, it is video enabled. So I will say,
Okay, so what we can do, we can uh, go to the next.
yes, sir, I will just show it.
Okay, no worry. Okay, we can shift to the next task. So I'm showing my screen right away. Okay, and
Okay, sir.
let's go to the drawing. Let's go to your folder. That is course and Arnav. No, okay, Arnav. Office building, and it's a ETAB model, and we will open the ETAB model.
Mm,
We will open the structure file also. You can save the files like ETAB, STR, okay, structure files. And you can save these
okay,
files like this, okay,
okay, okay.
for your like convenience. So it should be at the center, okay. Everything should be at the center.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think I have shown you this thing just for learning purpose, and you can
Okay.
simply move this location. I think 1 minute. Like you can paste the line like this, okay, and you can simply move this at this location. This is a center plane. Then you can shift it to point, and okay, you can see everything at the center. And you can shift these column at the center also. Okay.
Mm,
So what we can do, we can go to ETAB model. Okay, so I think we have imported at the story one. So you have to go
yes.
to story one and apply. Okay. Okay, let's open presentation.
सर ये जो इंपोर्ट हमने किया था, इसको अगर हमने बेस पे अगर कर देते हैं तो कुछ दिक्कत होता है, क्योंकि बेस से ही तो पूरा का पूरा आगे तक जाएगा ना, सेम टू सेम।
इंपोर्ट कहाँ से करना है?
नहीं, इंपोर्ट जो किए थे स्टोरी वन पे, तो
हाँ,
वो अगर हम लोग अगर बेस पे करते हैं तो बेस टू
नो नो नो,
ऊपर तक तो
इस
सेम।
इस फाउंडेशन के लिए है, फाउंडेशन के लिए।
अच्छा,
स्टोरी वन इज आर ग्राउंड फ्लोर। सो जो स्टोरी वन के जो कॉलम्स होंगे वो बेस तक जाएंगे, ग्राउंड फ्लोर के जो कॉलम होंगे वो बेस तक जाएंगे, और बेस पे फाउंडेशन होगी।
नहीं यहाँ पे तो सर स्टोरी जो दिखा रहा है 3 मीटर, तो 3 मीटर ये कहाँ से, मतलब
नो नो,
हम
ये
लोग
तो
काउंट कर।
डिफॉल्ट है, ये तो डिफॉल्ट है। डिफॉल्ट सेटिंग हम चेंज करेंगे, सब कुछ चेंज करेंगे।
अच्छा,
ओके, दिस इज ओनली
ओके
डिफॉल्ट।
सर।
हमने तो सिर्फ एक्सपोर्ट किया है ना, अभी तक तो हमने सिर्फ एक्सपोर्ट ही किया है और हमने कुछ किया ही नहीं है।
अच्छा,
ओके,
ठीक। ओके।
एंड लेट्स गो टू द एनिमेशन and from beginning. Okay, I think we have prepared the framing. You can see these are the commands we can use to extend the line, to trim the line, to break the line. You can draw a rectangular. You can simply copy this, stretch this, move this. Okay, like we have learned about many of the commands in the AutoCAD. I think you have any question about this?
नो सर, दिस विल आई थिंक दिस इज, ये सब पता है लेकिन थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस की जरूरत है.
So we have prepared the DXF, okay, and now we will do the ETAB classes. Okay, so first we will define the material properties. So to define the material properties, what we can do here, you can see you have to check the like DXF. There is some issue. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply select these three lines. Okay, and you can go to edit and replicate. You can go to mirror. You can pick 2 points. Let's take these 2 points and apply. You can see we have got here. You can select these three. You can go to edit. You can move this, okay, and you can take 2 points, and simply what you can do. Let's take this point and apply, and okay, and simply what you can do, you can okay, and move this one, edit, move. You can take these 2 points. 1 minute. Okay, there is no point. 1 minute. You can break, divide the frames at the intersection, apply, okay. Now what you can do, you can select these lines, you can move this, and you can pick these 2 points. 1 minute. I don't know why this is not pointing. Okay, now you got the point right. Simply you can move this one. Okay, and you can delete this one. 0. Okay, apply. Now you can see everything is perfect. So you can change the DXF in the ETAB also. You can change in the AutoCAD also. Like as per your convenience, you can do anything. Okay. So what we will do, we will just go to we have to define the material properties. So for that, we'll go to define material property, and we will add a sorry. Okay, we will add a new material, and it should be India. Then it should be concrete, and we will add M30. Okay, and okay, and again we will add new like M40. Okay, and okay, and we will add a new material of rebar. The material type should be rebar, and it should be HYSD grade 5415. Okay, and okay, and we will add a new material that is of 500. Okay, and okay, and okay, fine. So we have added the concrete grade and steel grade. Now we have to define the section properties, that is beam, column, wall, and slab. Okay, so you have to go to the framing, and let's see what are the like beam sizes we have 215 to 600, then 300 to 600, then we have 200 to 600, then we have 715 to 600. Okay, so we have to assign every beam or column. Okay, you can see the column size from here, the dimension. What are the dimension of the columns? You can see this is 500 into 1000. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply go to, and we will first assign the beam section properties. Go to define section properties frame, and we will select the concrete beam, add copy of property, and we will simply write B 250 into 600 M30. It should be M30, and it should be like width should be 250 and depth should be 600, and we will simply modify the reinforcement. And here in the beam it should be M3 design only beam, and the longitudinal bar should be HYSD 500 and ties should be HYSD 415, and okay, and okay. And once you added one properties of beam, you can just copy paste copy of the property, and you can simply write P 300 into, you can see this is 300 into 600, M30, okay, and it should be 300. And here you can see you have already assigned this, so no need to check this again, and okay, you can simply go to add copy of property, and there is like B 200 into 600, okay, it should be 200, and okay, 100. You can modify also property, you can modify the properties, and you should write M30 here, okay, and okay. And again, what you can do, you can assign the column, that is a 500 into 1000. So let's assign the column, define section code is same section. You have just to write concrete column here, click and add copy of property, and simply write C, that is of 500 by 100, sorry 1000, M30, and simply you can, so width is 500 and it should be 1000 here, okay. And you can modify the reinforcement, and here you have to provide like HYSD 500 and it should be HYSD 415, and here the design type should be column.
सर कॉलम के केस में विड्थ और डेप्थ कैसे डिसाइड करें?
The column की केस में there is no width or there is no depth, right? This is a section, so you can paste anywhere you want. Like this is just orientation. It is in the 2 or 3 direction. So if you will provide 500 here or 10,000 here, so it will be the length will be along 3 direction. So it will be just affect orientation, not the design.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see the number of longitudinal bar along the 3rd direction. So along the 3rd direction, it is the 500. We will provide the 5 reinforcement at the 100 mm spacing, or it will be where we'll provide 10 mm 10 spacing. Okay, 10. So you can see we are providing 5 at 100 mm spacing, and we are providing 10 bars at 100 mm spacing along second direction face and 3rd direction face. We are providing 5, okay, and okay. And what you can do, okay, so now what we will do, we will simply assign wall and slab properties. So for that, what you can do, you can go to define section, wall section, you can go to add copy of property, you can simply write W, it's 200 M30, and it should be M30 here, and it should be 200 here, okay, and okay, and okay. And you have to provide the slab, okay. For the slab, let's take it 150 for every slab, okay. And slab, it should be add copy of property, let's take it 150, and it should be S 150 M30, okay. It should be shell thin, okay, and okay, and okay. So we have we have defined the section properties, every section property here, and now we will assign the beam properties, so you can check. So these beams are, so you can see these all the beams are 250 into 600, and here are like 300 into 600, and here some of the beams are 200 into 600, okay. So what you can do, you can simply select the beam. So I think these all the beams are of. You can go to assign frame section properties, and it should be, I think it's 250 into 600, and apply. Okay, you can see, okay, this is one beam. What you can do, you can simply select everything. You can go to divide frames and apply. So you can see every beam is there. It's 250 into 600, and it's 300. into 600. So what you can do, you can simply select those beams. So what you can do, so I think this is the everyone, this one, 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 this one. Okay, not this one. Okay, so what you can do, you can simply remove this. Okay, not this one also, not this one also. And let these beams out of 300. Okay, I think that's it. And we can assign frame section properties and 300. And we can select object properties frame section, and concrete beam we can select. Okay, and we can assign frame section properties, and we can assign this 200 into 600. Apply. Okay, so if I go to here, you can see this is a 750 into 600, and there are some beams of 250 into 600. So what you can do, you can change the section also. So if you want to change the section of the beam, you just have to select the beam, this one, and this one, right? Okay, this one also. Okay, and you can go to assign frame section properties, and it's 250. Apply. And I think this one is of, okay, this one. Okay, so what we can do, we can define section frame section and add a copy of property, and we can simply write b of 750 divided by 600. Okay, and let's take it 750 and 600. I think this is wrong, so it should be like 600 by 600. Okay, so width should not be more than the depth. Okay, I think this is wrong. I think this is framing is prepared by the draftman, and they don't know about the code. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply, I think, modify and just write M30. You can go to assign frame section properties and this apply. Okay, so I think we have assigned every beam. Now we have to draw the floors. Okay, so to draw the floors, what we can do, we can simply go to draw rectangular floor plan. Okay, just select the 150 mm of slab and simply draw like this. Okay, and if you select everything and go to this divide shell and just go to like cookie cut floor, and you have to untick the extend frame to shell edges, and okay, you can see every slab assigned by itself just by one click. Okay, so what you can do, you can simply select, you have to press the control and you have to select the floors. You have to delete this entire slab here. Now I think you have a separate slab for every grid. Okay, and now you have to draw the columns. So to draw the column, what you can do, you can simply go to like quick draw. I think this one, the quick draw column. Okay, and you have to select the column at this location. Okay, and you can see the orientation of the column. So the orientation of column is not correct. Okay, so these are the vertical, every column is vertical, orientation is vertical, right? So what you can do, you can simply go to here, angle should be 90. Okay, and you can see the orientation is perfect now, and you can add column at every place. Okay, or you can, what you can do, you can simply select, go to select object type. You can go to select the column, show all. Okay, you can select the column like this, and you have to show all. And now you can see you have selected 8 column, and you can simply replicate the column at this grid. Okay, and if I go to select like the object type column, select the column, show all, and you can simply select these grids column, show all. You can replicate these columns at these location also. Okay, and you can rearrange the column location also. If you want to if you will press the control and left click, like this box will be open, and you can select the column. One column you can see at the left, and one frame is selected, and you can replicate the column from this location to this location. And okay, and here you can also do this column and pick this one from at this. You can also go to select and get previous selection, and you can see you get the previous selection, and you can go to at this location and apply. Okay, now if I show you the framing, you can see the orientation of these columns are different, and these columns are different, and we don't have column at this location. So what you can do, you can go to select object type, column, select, so selected object only. You can delete the column at this location, and these two columns are of the different orientation. So you can change the orientation from go to assign, go to frame, and go to local axis. So here you can rotate by the column by 90 degree and apply it. So now you can see you have you have changed the orientation. And if you go to the show undeformed shape, and you can now the forces are not visible, and you can see there is no column again. So there is no column. You can delete this column. Okay, and yeah, I think everything is perfect. And show all. Now I think you have prepared the framing. Now you have to draw the walls. Okay, to draw the walls, what have you done? Like you have to check the length of the wall first. What is the length of the wall? So what you can do, you can go to the dimension, you can check the length of the wall from here to here. Okay, and you can see what is the dimensions we are getting. So you can see this is about 5.95. So what you can do, you can simply, so to show the joints, what you can do, you can go to this set display and invisible, and apply. You will see every joint is here. So you will select this joint, and we will replicate the joint, and at the 5.95 location. 1 minute. Not here. I think here. 5.95. And okay. You can see we got the 2 point, and now we can draw the wall, and you have to draw the wall. And suppose the wall size is 200, and we will draw the wall like this. Okay, and here also you have to see the what is the length of the wall, so you can see. So if you go to dimension, and simply you will click on this line, you will get the line. 1 minute. You can simply draw the dimension line, and if you zoom it, like it's 2 meter. So what you can do, you can simply copy and paste this. No, not replicate this. Control R. If you will press the Control R, you will replicate. You can replicate, and you can simply paste this at 0 point minus 2. Okay, I think it's -2. Apply, and you got the point here. You can simply draw the walls like this, and you can draw the walls like this and this. Okay, and at this location we have to draw the wall again. So here you can see the framing. So these are the walls we have to draw. So let's draw the walls. So if you go to draw walls, and these are the points. Okay, and like this. Okay, and we have drawn the wall at one side. As you can see, this is a mirror of this one. So what we can do, we can mirror these walls at these location. We don't have to draw every wall every time. So for that, what we can do, we can go to the select object type. We will go to select object type. We will select the walls. We will go to the show selected object only. We will select the wall. We will go to the show all object, and we will press the control R, then mirror and then we'll select the 2 point. You can see we can select any 2 point, and we'll apply it. You can see we got the wall at this location. Sorry, so I think this is not the perfect location we got. I think you can go to select, get previous selection, and you can simply pick 2 point like this and apply. 1 minute. I think some issue is there. I don't think so. 1 minute. Go to select, get previous selection. I think previous selection in now. Okay, so we got these walls. So what we can do, we can move these walls. If you edit and move these walls, we can move these walls from this location to this location. Okay, and apply. You can see we don't have to draw the walls every time, and you can see this. We can reduce this. So we can. So if you want to move wall location, okay. So for the wall location, if you want to move at the one floor, so what you can do, suppose let's see in 3D. Okay, in 3D. Okay, suppose if you want to move the wall location, if you will select one joint, so only the one joint will be moved, not the second joint. So for that you have to select the two joint. So for that, what you can do, you can go to one story and all story. So if you will select the one joint, you can see the both the joints are selected. So you can simply move this. You can simply move this, edit, move, and just simply move this from here to here, and okay. Okay, now everything is perfect, and we have assigned the beam, we have drawn the floors, we have drawn the column, we have drawn the walls. Okay, and everything we have done, and we have to assign the load pattern now. So for that, what we can do, so for that, what we can do, we will go to the define, we will go to the load pattern, and here we have to add the load pattern. So first we will add the dead. So the self weight. First we will add the self weight. SW is the self weight. Okay, this is LW is the self weight, and this should be dead, and the self multiplier factor should be 1. And we will modify this load. Okay, and again then we will add a finish. So we will add finish, and it should be dead again, and the self multiplier should be 0, and we will modify this one. Okay, you have to select this and then write finish. Everything should be in the capital letter, and we will modify this. And again, okay, it should be dead. 1 minute. It should be 0. Okay, and again we will add one like service. We will add service, and we will write service, and it should be 0 dead. Add new, then we will add wall, dead 0, add new, then we will add sunken, dead 0, add new. Okay, sunken service, sunken wall, then we will add live less than 3 or greater than 3. Okay, so for that we will go to live less than 3. It should be reducible live. Okay, and 0, and we will add new, and for greater than 3 we will add new, and now we will add EQX that is earthquake load in x direction. We will select the seismic, and here we have to select the code, that is 1893/2016, and we will add new. Then again, at y direction we have to add new, and in z direction we have to add new. I will tell you why we are taking the EQZ earthquake in z direction, and where you have to take the earthquake in z direction, and where you don't have to take the earthquake in z direction. There is some criteria about the vertical earthquake as per the 1893. Okay, and the wind load in x direction wx, and we will select the wind here, and we will simply select the code, that is 875 2015 here, and we will add a new load. Then in the y direction we will add one more, and okay, and okay. I think we have added like every load pattern here, and now we have to add the p delta. And for the p delta, what we will do, we will just go to define and go to p delta, and we will go to the iterative base load, and you can see the dead load. For the dead load factor, for the dead load we have to take 1.2 factor for p delta as per the 16700, that is tall building code, and for the live load we have to take 0.5. So for that, what we will do, we will just add the factor 1.2 for the dead loads, that is finish, service, wall, sunken, and for live it is 0.5, and that is greater than, that is 0.5, and okay. So we have added the p delta, and now we will assign the mass source. So for assigning the mass source, what we will do, we will go to the define, we will go to the mass source, and we will modify the mass source, and you can see what we will do, we will just add the specific load patterns. Okay, and you can simply write here dead load plus live load, and you have to take the v here. Okay, so we have assigned ez in the model, so that's why we have to take v, vertical mass also. Okay, so what we will do, we will include the vertical mass here. Okay, so in the mass source, the multiplier factor for the dead load should be 1, and for the live load less than 3 it should be 25, or greater than 3 it should be 5. So for the live load less than 3, we are taking 25% of the mass in the earthquake, or for greater than 3 we are taking 50% of the mass in the earthquake. Okay, so we will add it, sulfate, finish, service, wall, then sunken, then less than 3 it should be 0.25, and for greater than 3 it should be 0.5. Okay, and we will add it, and here the default mass source should be that one, the dead load plus v, dead load plus live load plus v, the v vertical one. Okay, and now we will assign the floor dead load. Okay, so for the floor dead load, what we will do, we will just go to 1 xl. Okay, 1 minute, I think. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So where were we?
Mm,
Hello, Arnav.
dead. Yes. और डेड लोड कैलकुलेशन
Okay,
का
okay.
कुछ फाइल आप दिखा रहे थे.
Okay, so this is a dead load calculation file. Okay, you can simply delete this one. You can simply. So this is a super dead load calculation. Okay, for the general floor slab. So thickness of the floor finish should be like 50 mm. Okay, and as per the architectural drawing, we can see what is the floor finish. Okay, 1 minute. Like I will show you how you can see the floor finish. So here you can see the this is the floor finish. 1 minute. 20 high striking. I think this is for the staircase only. Okay. 1 minute. I will give you. I will show you one another file. Okay. 1 minute. Give me a sec. Okay. You can see the floor finish here. You can see this one is for floor finish. So you can go to dimension and check the 1 minute. I don't know what is it. I don't know what is it. Hello, 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 Arnab. Hello, 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 Arnab. Hello, hello, Arnab. Hello, अरे क्या बात करता है? अरे हेलो, हाय, हाय, हेलो, अर्नब, हेलो, कैन यू हियर मी, अर्नब? Arnab, I can't see you in the meeting right now. Hello, क्या हो गया यार?
हेलो।
Hello, हाँ, what happened, Arnab? Like, what is going on?
सर कनेक्शन थोड़ा सा डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था।
Okay, okay. So I'm again uh, sharing my screen right now,
यस सर।
and like you can see what is the thickness of the floor finish. Okay, like in this architecture, you can ask him like what is the floor finish at every floor. You can ask the drawing. Okay, you can see it is 75 in this drawing. Okay, so what we can do, we can take 75 in this. Okay, so we can take the dead load is 1.826, so we can take it as 1.9. Okay, so here we are considering like tiles thickness, like tiles weight also, and we are considering the ceiling plaster of 6 mm also. Okay, so the overall dead weight on the floor will be 1.826. So 1 minute. So what we can do, we can simply select, we can go to select object type and floor, select the floors and show selected object only, and you can select the every floor, and you can skip the staircase one. Okay, because the dead load at the staircase is different. So what you can do, you can untick, and you can go to assign shell load uniform, and here you can go to finish, that is flow finish load, and you can simply write 1.9 here and apply and show all. Okay, and for the staircase we will calculate again, and for that we have to go to the dead load calculation, and you can see at the staircase the rise is 150, tread is 300. Okay, and the thickness of the flow finish, it's 50 mm. So what we can do, we will check again what is the thickness of flow finish at this location at the staircase. So I think staircase it is 100 mm. So let's take it 100 mm. Okay, it's 100 only. You can see it is written in that it's a 100 mm striking. Okay, so it's 100 mm. So what we can do, we can take 100, and it will be like 3.975. So we will take it as a 4. So select these two staircase, and we will assign and shell load uniform and finish, that is 4. Okay, and apply. You can see it's perfect. And so in the framing, here you can see these are the lift, this is the lift area. So what we can do, we can remove the slab at this area. Okay, and at this area also. So what we can do, we can delete this slabs. Okay, and from this also we can delete the slabs. Okay, and now what we will do, we will assign the live load. So for the live load, what we can do, 1 minute. This is staircase. This is for staircase. This is for sunken slab. Okay. So we have to assign the sunken load also. So for the sunken load, what we can do, we will. So at the toilet area, we will provide this. You can see this is a toilet area. 1 minute. Let me open the architectural drawing again. Okay, this is a toilet area. 1 minute. I think architectural drawing. Okay. You can see this is a toilet area. Okay, so at the toilet area there will be some sunk is available. Okay, so you can see, I can show you. 1 minute. Label road hai, but 1 minute. Again I have to open one file for you. Mm, You can see this is a toilet area. Okay, so at the toilet area, or at the base, toilet base, you have to provide some sunk. So if you go to the dimension, and if you select the dimension, you can see it is 300 mm. So as per the architectural drawing, you have to provide the sunk. So let's take it 300 mm. 1 minute. So at the toilet area, you have to provide some sunk. So we have to take the load of the sunk, that is of the center area, and 1 minute. So this is a sunk. The sunk thickness is 300. Okay, and the thickness is 75. Floor finish, and you can see, so the sunks we are getting is 4.1. So we have to provide the sunken area, sunken load. So we will select this slab, and we will assign the load and the shell load, uniform load, and we will in the sunken we will add, I think, 4.1. So we'll add 4.1 and apply, and okay. So if you select the slab, and you can write, if you left click, go to loads, you can see the loads. The finish we have provided, and sunken additional load we have provided. Okay, and now we will assign the live load. And for the assigning the live load, what we can do, what we will do, we will go to this load we have provided, this provided, and this also provided. Okay. So for that, we will go to codes. Uh, 1 minute. The code, and we will select. We will search the 875. Okay, 875 part 2. Okay, we will open the 875 part 2. So you can see for the business and office building, these are the assembly buildings, and there are like live load is given for the institution buildings, education buildings. Okay, so we have to go to the office buildings, business and office building. So room for general use with the separate storage, rooms without storage, separate storage, banking halls, business record files, kitchens, corridor. You can see for the corridor, passage, lobbies, it should be 4. Bath and toilet room, it should be 2. For balcony, it is 4. Okay. Stationery stores, it will be 4. Okay. And so it's a mercantile buildings, retail shop, it should be 4. Okay. So you can see in the architectural drawing, these are the some shops are there. Okay. So at the toilet area, it should be 2. Shops area, it should be 4, and some lobby, lift lobby, it should be 4. Okay. And for the electrical room, it should be, I think, for the stores, I think stores, boiler rooms, and plants to be calculated. Uh, 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 uh. Business come with machine rooms with fixed computer and similar equipment. So let's take it 4. Okay. So for the electrical room, let's take it 4. So for the entire area, we will take it 4. And so what you can do, you can simply select everything. You go to select object type, you go to floors, select the floors, show selected object only, you can select all the floors, and you can shift, balconies, it should be 4, bathroom, it should be 2, the staircase. Okay. So what you can do, you can simply untick the storeroom, sorry, not store, it's like only toilet area, and you can assign the live load, that is of 4. And the live load, it should be in the greater than 3, and we are providing it 4, and apply. Okay, and untick, and just click the toilet, and we will assign it as a 2. I don't think so it is 2. For the bath and toilet room, it is 2 only. Okay, I don't know. So let's assign it to, in less than 3 we'll assign it to, and applying okay. And you can see, and on this slab the dead load and live load is taken, and in this also the dead load and live load is taken, and in this slab the finish is taken, the live less than live 3 is taken, and sunken is taken. Okay, so you can also see the loads by simply go to display, load assign on the shell, and you can simply see every load at there. You can see the finish load, what is the finish load. So every finish load is there, that is of dead load. Okay, you can see the sunken load. This is the sunken load. Okay, you can see the live load less than 3. You can see the live load greater than 3. Okay, I think up to this you have to do it by yourself, and on the next session I will check everything. Okay, let's finish the class, and we will again start the class next week. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if you have any question please ask me, don't hesitate to ask me, you can ask me anything. Okay,
यस सर.
like आपको मिली
आज
थी
का तो क्लास थोड़ा सा.
क्लास रिकॉर्डिंग मिली थी आपको?
हाँ हाँ, पिछले दिन का मिल गया था.
कहाँ से मिला था, मेल में मिला था या फिर इसी इसी पे मिल गया था?
मेल से.
मेल में मिल गया था ना, ठीक है।
हाँ.
आप कुछ
और
पूछ
सर
रहे थे?
वो जो सर स्टेप अपने जो दिखा रहे थे स्लाइड में, वो स्टेप क्या हर टाइम रिपीटेडली वही स्टेप होता है हर
हाँ हाँ,
हर
रिपीटेडली।
प्रोजेक्ट?
हाँ हाँ, हर प्रोजेक्ट में वही स्टेप्स होता है, वो आपको करने की जरूरत नहीं है हर बार। I will
अच्छा.
show you one method in which you don't need to assign everything every time. Just for information, I am giving you these details. Just for information, I am giving you how you can do the changes in the model. That will give you the information, and that will give you some knowledge about the software, how you can do the changes like by yourself. If I go to the
ओके.
direct method and you won't be able to do anything by yourself, that will be uh, that will be a failure for me, not for you, for me only. Okay, so it's my responsibility that I will teach you everything that will be used in the like software.
ओके सर.
Okay,
ओके सर.
okay, Arnab, thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, or if you want me to improve, I can improve also.
नो सर. पहले मुझे भी थोड़ा सा वर्कआउट करना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद सर
Or
डाउट
if
सर
you want me
पूछेंगे.
to speak in Hindi only, I can speak in Hindi only also.
नहीं सर, मैं कंफर्टेबल हूँ. आप बोथ वे में चला सकते हैं,
Okay,
हिंदी
so if,
प्लस
if
इंग्लिश.
you want if you want me to keep it slow, then I can keep it slow also.
नो सर, जैसे आप 2 दिन वीक में 2 दिन का क्लास ले रहे हैं, तो उस हिसाब से अभी लगा कि ठीक ही है, थोड़ा सा फास्ट है, लेकिन
Yeah, if
टाइम
if
है.
I, yeah, yeah, if I will keep it slow, then it will be disadvantages for you, not for me. Okay,
यस सर.
because you have a whole week to do practice,
यस
right?
सर.
You have whole week to do practice, and you have to do everything by yourself. And
यस सर.
keep ask everything, ask me anything you have a doubt, ask me anytime. Okay, and
ओके सर.
I'm here for you like 24/7. You can ask me anything. Or and after, I think after 1 month or 2 month, you will be very confident about this course, that you will think that this is the best decision that I have enrolled in this course. This is my best decision ever. I think this is the best course available in the market right away. Right now, I think there is not even a single course that is up to mark.
यस सर. अब तक तो मैं जितना भी कोर्स देखा हूँ उसमें से इतना तक तो नहीं हुआ है किसी में भी. मतलब इन जनरल, जैसे आप लोडिंग के केस में इतना सारा कुछ, जैसे नया बहुत कुछ नया लोड देखने सीखने को मिला। तो उसमें तो इन जनरल हम लोग जैसे पढ़ते आए हैं, डेड लोड, लाइव लोड, फ्लोर फिनिश, अर्थक्वेक, विंड, बस इतना ही।
Hmm.
और उसके अलावा भी इतने सारा जो भी संकेन लोड और भी बहुत कुछ जो भी है।
Like this is just a beginning. You will be amazed after 1 month or 2 months that you will be in the 1% of the structure engineers that are doing the design in the industry. You will be in the 1%. Okay,
हम्म,
you are at the right place. Like I think I think you should I think I should consider myself that like I have a good student and that are very interested in this course.
ये ये तो सर मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात होगा अगर कुछ इसमें से कुछ डेवलप कर पाया तो।
Okay, and like after I think 3 months you will be like trained structure engineer. Like if you go to any if you go to any firm or if you got like placed in any firm and you can see over there that like they are doing the work, they don't know what they are doing, you know.
यस,
Many
ऐसा
of the
भी
senior
होता है।
structure engineers, they don't know the design, like they don't know even the like how to assign the loads, how to see the loads, what are the like IS codes we will prefer to do the analysis. They don't know anything. Like they are doing the work from last 5 year, and they are just checking the drawings only. Okay,
हम्म,
so it's okay. So let's finish the today's class, and we will meet next weekend. And best of luck, and have a good day. Okay.
थैंक यू सर,
Okay. Thank
गुड
you.
नाइट सर।